Suspense. Reprieve, starring Mr. John Garfield.
This morning, my lawyer, Mr. Gurley, said he was trying to get me a reprieve, so I looked it up in a dictionary I got. It says, reprieve, to suspend temporarily the execution of a sentence upon, and relief or cessation from pain or ill. Well, the first part, I guess Mr. Gurley can get. He knows all the rules. But the second part, cessation of pain, well, that's up to me. Maybe when I've spilled it all out, put it out on a table where I can look at it, why I'm here, and about the kid, about Laurie, maybe then will come cessation of pain. I don't know. Anyway, I can try. Okay. Name, Steve Hannibal. My old lady had to name me something, so I guess she read the name Stephen in a book, if she could read, which I doubt. Age 34. Health, excellent. But wait up. You don't want to sell me insurance, because tonight I'm state prisoner 80483, registered in cell 77 of the state penitentiary. That's the death cell. I'm in for murder. I was always the bright boy, but right now, I don't know, I'm mixed up, but good. And not about being here, not about murder. I wanted to penance my home away from home, kind of. And murder in my social set, well, murder is as common as chicken pox in PS 137. No, it's that last year of honest toil that threw me for a loss. Because I wasn't mixed up at all the night Murph and Joe and I blew out of Chicago. That was a minor inconvenience, right in line with the way I've always lived. Let's see it. It was nearly 2 years ago. Murph and Joe and I and the boys had knocked off a payroll. A good, clean job, except for a couple of guys getting hurt fatally. And the Murph was tipped off that one of the boys, he didn't know who, had squealed at the cops. So Murph knew we were hot, and he came up to my room on Madison Street.
I'm leaving town, Steve, tonight.
It's an idea. So am I.
Yeah, we better blow. You and me and Joe.
And the rest of the boys?
Look, I can't take care of everybody, Steve. You know how it is.
Sure, I know. You'll take care of the ones that you can't get along without. That do your thinking for you.
Oh, it ain't that, Steve.
Cut it.
Well, okay. So we got around 20 grand.
23.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 23. Well, with that, though, we can go to Florida.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lie down there all winter till the heat's off.
You think that's a bright idea, don't you, Murph?
Well, sure. Why not?
Yeah, we take a nice big shiny suite in the Paradise Hotel, pick up some dolls.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that's just what we're not going to do.
What do you mean?
We're not going to travel first class, spread dough around places like the Paradise accompanied by any dolls.
And why not?
The dough's marked, bird brain. The serial numbers have been written down, and we'll be looking for that kind of dough in places where dough changes places. Places like the Paradise.
Well, we could go to some other place, like a rooming house in St. Pete.
Yeah, and we could be smart if we put our minds to it.
Yeah? Like what?
Like putting that package of dough out of circulation in a safety deposit box. Here.
You know that's all the dough we got.
Sure, so we can get along without it for the time being. It's worth a little discomfort to beat a murder rap.
Okay, say you're right. But we still have to leave town.
We'll leave, Murph. And this is how. I figured I'll never look for you where there isn't a stall shower, so we'll fool them. We'll ride the rails. You can play the nine of hearts, Joe.
Huh? Where? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to.
You were. You never saw it, huh? What a guy. Outsmarts himself in solitaire.
Ooh. Hey, it's cold in this boxcar, Steve.
Yeah, just pick up a phone, Murph. Tell the management. They'll give you more heat.
All right. I just said it was cold.
At a time like this, be glad it's cold. Joe. Mustn't cheat.
I wasn't cheating.
Oh, new game. Where you slip the card under when you can't play it, huh?
Well, so what if I'm cheating? It's my skin, ain't it?
You're absolutely right. Well, I wonder how many of the boys have been picked up.
I couldn't take care of everybody, Steve.
None of them been picked up. Why should they be? Oh, boy, there's that 3 I've been looking for.
None of them been picked up, huh? Well, who's protecting them, Joe? Your fairy godmother?
Why would the cops pick them up? They know it was Murph used the gun.
Huh?
I mean, they probably guessed Murph was trigger man.
Why, you dirty...
Shut up, Murph. What else did the cops probably guess, Joe?
Well, how would I know, Steve? Well, Well, honest, I only thought that
Talk,
maybe...
Joe. What else did they guess? About me?
Oh, nothing about you, Steve. Honest, they...
Spill it.
Spill it. They knew Murph was Trigger Man and that... And
You
and that he
squealing
took the
dirty
dough, no one
rat.
else. Honest, Steve, I didn't tell him anyone else who was on the job. I thought if they picked up Murph, then you and me could... Hey, Steve, stop Murph.
Get back, Murph. Let him finish. Go on,
I
finish.
didn't squeal on you, Steve. You gotta believe me. Steve, you gotta... Steve, stop Murph. Don't let him do it. Steve, no!
That was Murph being trigger happy. Joe went down sort of slow and quiet, like the movies you see of a parachute settling on the ground. I think he twitched a little. I looked out and saw the train was slowing up and that we were coming into a freight yard, not 50 feet across the tracks. I could see a couple of guys heading our way who looked like railroad dicks. I thought fast, like always. Murph was hot, very hot, and being very shy on brains, if they picked him up, he'd lead them to the payroll door like a homing pigeon. Inside of 24 hours, too. And I hadn't anything pinned on me for a few years. If anyone took the rap, it would have to be me. If I ever wanted to smell my share of that 23 gang, and this was the rap I thought I could beat. Unlucky, why, I'd go up for a year or so for manslaughter, claiming self-defense. Lucky, I bluffed my way out of it altogether. I talked fast to Murph, and when the boxcar stopped opposite those dicks, I had Murph's gun in my hand.
How many of you guys in there?
3, mister.
Well, pile out, boys. It's the end of the... Hey,
What's the matter, Whitey?
one of those guys has a gun. What are you doing with the gun, brother?
Huh? I don't know.
And what's wrong with the other guy?
He shot him. I was over there at the other end minding my own business, and those 2 guys were yelling at each other, and
Okay, drop that gun, mister. I'm coming in.
Is he dead?
Dead as a mackerel. All right, mister. Tell me about it.
I don't know what happened. It was his gun, or it just went off.
Yeah? Did you see it? You over there.
I didn't see nothing. I was down at this end of the car minding my own business. They've been yelling at each other for hours. I didn't pay any attention till the gun went off just now. And honest,
Okay,
I don't know
okay.
anything.
Now keep your shirt on. Looks like you're in trouble, mister.
I tell you, I don't know what happened.
Leave it to headquarters, buddy. Yeah. Maybe you remember better at headquarters.
I don't know what happened.
All right, Dreamy. No matter what you remember, the rap is murder.
I'd been in worse spots. The charge was murder, first degree. But I knew I could get that cut down. The best thing was that they turned Murph loose without checking on him, and Joe was unidentified. I dreamed up a name I said I knew Joe by, read something or other, and it went down all right. And so then I settled down for what might be an extended vacation, a vacation that would earn me half at 23 grand. Only one thing bothered me. It seems the town we picked to kill Joe in was going through one of those, reform spasms, and the papers were really lathered up about it. And my case was made to order for them. A crime they could get holy about without stepping on any local toes. While I was waiting trial, they fried me but good, and I burned about it. So that's why I didn't exactly clap hands when they told me a reporter was coming in to see me. And I didn't shout hallelujah either when I saw it was a doll. Sharp looking, all right, but still just a doll.
Hello.
Hiya, chick.
You're Steve Hannibal?
Yeah.
I'm Laurie Ware of the News Press.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to get your story.
Look, sister, your job is writing. If you can't do it alone, you shouldn't have had the job.
I mean your side of the story.
Well, it's nice of you to take an interest.
Please, I wish you'd listen to me.
Go peddle your paper somewhere else.
Please.
Don't you understand English?
Look, I don't blame you for being suspicious of me. You see, I know the papers haven't been fair to you. I know they've been trying your case before it comes to trial.
So, it happens every day.
And I feel sure there's more to this case than has been told. I have a feeling
You
that...
gotta be careful of those feelings, baby.
I got a hunch you didn't do it. That maybe you were framed.
So what if I was?
Well, I don't know how much I can do. Except I know that if you have a story, I can get it printed.
And that'll make the difference?
I don't know. At least when it comes to picking your jury, there'll be some people in this town who haven't made up their minds.
Oh, something in that.
Well,
Okay. Okay, I'll tell you the real McCoy truth.
Oh, that's wonderful, Steve. I'll take it down.
Well, there isn't much to tell. It was just what the papers call an innocent bystander. I was asleep when it happened.
And how many men were in the boxcar?
Before I got to sleep, there were about 6 or 7. When the shots woke me up, I saw 2 guys jump off, and we were moving pretty slow. Then, because the train was coming into the yard, you see.
But at the inquest, the police said you were holding the gun.
Sure I was. The cops yelled at me, and I saw I was holding it. Someone had planted it on me while I was half asleep, and when the old boy in the corner there, he said I'd done it.
Yes. Yeah, he said that you were fighting with the other...
Yeah, I know. I'd been fighting with Red. Well, I don't think he meant to frame me. He just got me, mixed up with one of the guys who scrammed.
That's it, Steve.
That's what, baby?
If you'd done it, you would have jumped off. You wouldn't just stand there waiting to be arrested with a gun in your hand. Or you would have thrown the gun out.
Well, they'll claim I didn't have time, but, it's an angle.
And I'll pound it, Steve. I'll get you a lawyer.
Yeah, I guess I'll need one.
You'll need all the help you can get.
What a doll. Sold on me before she even got the pitch. And what made my hand all aces was the girl could really write. She had the news press giving me more space than the World Series. Well, the other papers had to pick it up. Well, by the time the trial came up, I was local hero #1, an orphan child. The whole town wanted to adopt me. So no one, least of all of me, was much surprised when the jury filed back into the jury box with their decision.
Have the gentlemen of the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Will you read the verdict?
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty as charged.
Oh, Steve.
Well, your work, kitten. What do they say? The pen is mightier than the sword.
Oh, I'm so happy I could help you, Steve.
Oh, you don't see me crying, honey. Want to dance? Come on.
Sure, but...
Come on.
Wait, I want to talk first. Have you got a home you're going to? Or a job?
Look, kid, you've been Girl Scout enough today. Let's dance. Come
Please tell me, Steve. I'm worried about you.
on. I'm going to winter in California and summer in Maine.
You haven't any place to go.
See America first. That's my motto.
Steve, I don't want to butt in, but Harry Singles will give you a job.
Yeah? Doing what?
In the circulation department.
You're kidding.
Well, it wouldn't be such a good job to start, but I know you could work up, Steve, and you'd like Harry.
9 hours a day, 5 days a week. Is that it?
5.5 days.
Steve Hannibal punching a time clock. Boy, I suppose I'd get a Social Security number and everything, huh?
Don't you have one?
Unemployment, security, income. That's a lot of legality.
Legality?
Oh, skip it, kitten. Let me think. You know, I might just take a whirl at that job.
Oh, Steve, I think that's wonderful.
Well, it's not so much the job, but you and I have a lot of unfinished business, baby. And we can't get it all done in one day. But right now, I want to dance. Come on, baby, let's go. That was the old brain working again. You see, I had counted on drifting until it was safe to join up with Murph. I didn't know where he'd be gone, but I figured I'd be able to find him when the heat was off. But when Laurie said job, it was a kind of new angle. I could stay right here in town, pull down enough money to get by, and maybe even a little on the side. Well, it was the safest spot I could possibly be for the time being. I went down to the newspaper office with Laurie the next morning and was hired. First time in my life such a thing ever happened to me. Harry Singles was a sharp guy for any racket, and working with him, I got so I didn't mind it. Of course, the hours were very regular, all daytime, and I had to put on a clean shirt now and then. But I always had that 23 grand to think about. And the kid Laurie, well, I couldn't have squired a better doll in Chicago, New York, or any place. Only sometimes she made me nervous.
Let's not go out tonight, huh, Steve? Let's stay here in my place. I'll cook something.
I don't know. It doesn't seem right.
What doesn't seem right?
Seeing a doll with class and an apron, I can't get used to it.
You will eventually. After all, you're used to being a working man now.
Well, don't be too sure, baby.
Ah, Steve, you know you love it.
I don't know. Sometimes I get the itch to move on.
Forget the itch, Steve. A rolling stone gathers no moss, you know.
Yeah, so they tell me. But I saw some moss once, and I still wonder, what does a stone want with moss anyway? See what I mean? Laurie kept telling me how much I liked being a pillar of society, so that sometimes I even began to wonder. And then Harry started shoving raises at me and titles, and, well, inside of no time, I was a district manager. And I sat down and figured the dough angle. And it gave me a shock. Because even if it was legal, I was making more dough week in and week out than I had with Murph and the boys. Well, the Chicago stick-up stayed hot, and I didn't hear from Murph, so I let it all ride and kept working. Along about then, the papers were in a lather again, all about reform. And the town was just crawling with rackets, and Laurie was working on the stories. One night, Laurie was typing a story in her room, and I was in the living room waiting for her to finish. And...
I'll be with you in a minute, Steve. One more paragraph.
And that's finished for tonight?
Yeah, finished for tonight. I got something to show you. Come in here.
Okay, kitten. What is it? Buying hats again?
It's a letter I got in the mail, right here on the desk.
Oh, the local wolves are moving in, huh?
Much more exciting. Read it.
Lay off or we'll measure you for a coffin. You have 24 hours to quit your job.
First time I ever got anything like that. Want to read my answer?
Your answer?
Yeah, my article for tomorrow morning. I've written all about the note and why it was sent to me.
Yeah? Well, what do you figure?
Well, there's an out-of-town mobster who's moved in on the local rackets, and he's making a good thing of it. I found out about him 3 days ago, and I've really tracked him down.
Yeah? Who is he?
Well, here he goes with the name of Dude Ringler, but I knew that was an alias. I finally find out that he's a former big-time operator from Chicago, wanted there for a lot of things, including murder.
Yeah?
I'm going to print it in the paper, and he'll be picked up just about the time the papers hit the street.
Oh, you told the cops, huh?
No, not yet. I thought you could go down with me.
And what's the guy's name in Chicago?
I don't know all of it. He headed up a gang there. They call him Murph.
I got that roller coaster feeling, only worse. I still can't figure it. She was only a half-baked doll, moving into territory where anyone was likely to get clipped. Why should I care? But something funny happened to me, and she could see it.
Steve, what's the matter?
Well, you got to lay off, Laurie. You got to quit.
Because of that ridiculous note?
Don't ask me why. Just quit.
Well, I certainly won't quit. Don't you see? That's just what he wants me to do.
Okay, I'll tell you. I know Murph.
You know him?
Yeah, and he's trigger-happy. He's a rattlesnake in pants.
Well, then that's all the more reason, Steve.
Now, listen to me. I don't know why I'm doing this. I never missed figuring percentages before in my life, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you before I wise up.
What, Steve?
You remember when you got my true story when I was up for the murder rap?
Of course I remember.
Well, that was all a pipe dream, sweetheart. Something for the books.
You lied to me? You did kill Red?
His name wasn't Red. He was a slimy little punk from a mob that I ran with named Joe Tonelli.
Mob?
And he wasn't killed by me. He was killed by the other guy who was in the car. He was killed by Murph. I covered for Murph because he was hot.
Steve. Then...
Listen.
Steve, they want you for those jobs, too. They...
Well, shut up. I'm listening.
What? What is it, Steve?
I thought I heard something in the other room and the door closed.
You're just imagining it, Steve.
Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, this being a squealer takes my skin off.
Oh, Steve.
But you got the story, baby. Short and sweet. Now you can do what you want with it. Quit your job and live, or turn me in, too. What a doll. What a doll. She cried on the front of my shirt, and then she smiled. And she called Harry Singles with me sitting there and told him she quit. She told him she was getting married the next morning to me. And well, I played along. Then I left her. After telling her to button her lip and keep the door locked, I started to go find Murph to check on that 23 grand and put him wise so he'd lay low. I could see that he still needed me to think for him. But there was something wrong, something very wrong. I felt like I was kind of cracking up, so I let it ride until the morning. I was climbing the stairs to pick up Laurie at 9 on the dot, and for some reason I was feeling pretty good. Open up, chick. It's me. Open. Hello, Murph. You're still trigger happy, huh?
Hello, Steve. And you don't have to call me names.
You're kinda up early, aren't you, Murph?
I was making a little call on your doll.
Yeah, I see you was.
She wasn't a bad-looking doll.
You didn't have to plug her. She quit her job.
Yeah? I didn't know about that. Well, she still knew too much.
She wasn't going to use it, Murph.
Maybe. You told her about Joe. You shouldn't have done that, Steve.
Huh. So it was you I heard here last night, huh?
No kidding. You really heard me?
Yeah, I heard the door close. And you heard me tell her?
Yeah. This working legal's giving you bad habits, Steve, but I'll forgive it. Come here. Come over here. Just look what she would have wrote. Dude Ringler, alias Murph, alias we don't know how many other names. Wanted in a half a dozen cities for murder, larceny, and kidnapping. That wouldn't have looked good, Steve.
She wasn't going to use it.
No? Well, don't let it worry you. Well, it's about time we picked up that 23... Hey, what's up, Steve?
You shouldn't have put your gun down, Murph.
What's eating you?
You shouldn't have put it down.
Steve, you're nuts.
Because I'm going to drill you, Murph. I've always wanted to drill you. And before I wise up, I'm going to do it. That time, the neighbors heard it. I didn't care. I kept pumping lead. When they came in, I was standing over Murph, holding the gun. The same gun he'd used to kill the kid. So the cops got me for both of them. Both of them. And for Joe and the payroll job, too. They really thought they hit the jackpot with me. I didn't give them any argument. It wasn't any use. But, you see what I mean? I'm mixed up. I've always been a sharp guy. I could have beat the game. Murph was right when he knocked off the kid. She did know too much. Well, it's the way things work out in our set. And why should I get the case of highs over a dog getting drilled? I can't figure it out. And, well, now I'm trimming my fingernails, waiting for Mr. Gurley to get a reprieve. And I'm all mixed up about that, too. Because in the dictionary, it's a word that's got two meanings. And the way I feel, they don't mesh. They kind of cancel each other out. To suspend temporarily the execution of sentence upon, and relief or cessation of pain or ill. Well, anytime now. Hello, Mr. Gurley.
Hello, Steve.
What's the good word?
Oh, boy,
Turn your collar around, Mr. Gurley, if you're going to talk that way. Spill it.
wasn't any use, Steve. No reprieve. I'm sorry.
So I got till 6 a.m. No reprieve. No reprieve? I wouldn't say that, Mr. Gurley. I draw definition number 2. I get cessation of pain.
And so closes Reprieve. John Garfield, as star of tonight's study in Suspense. Suspense is produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents Suspense.
Tonight, Roma Wines bring you the remarkable young actress whose performance you have admired in the Warner Brothers production, The Corn is Green. Miss Joan Loring as star of A Man in the House, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear.
Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A. Roma Wines, those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant. As Roma Wines bring you Joan Loring in a remarkable tale of suspense.
When I was 17, they called me that pretty little Barrett girl. I never imagined then that 5 years later I'd be working in the public library day after day and 2 evenings a week. One of the mousy, tight-mouthed librarians who frown and rap a pencil when the adolescent scuffling and giggling becomes a little too unruly. I never dreamed that pretty little Barrett girl would become prim Miss Barrett, nor that my mother would... Well, one evening my father came home from the office looking a little more tired than usual. He barely touched his dinner and said he thought he'd lie down on the sofa for a nap. 3 hours later, he was dead. From that day, Mother was a changed woman, and our house was a changed house. She became suspicious and bitter and solitary. After a time, people stopped coming to visit, and Ted Roper learned not to call for me. I suppose I should have rebelled, but I was never a rebellious spirit, and I knew Dad would have expected me to stand by her. And so in a year or two, things had completely changed for me. I was working at the library, stamping cards and checking books, and rapping on the desk when the giggling became too loud in the corner. Ted Roper went away to school, studying to be a doctor, and by the time he came home to set up his own practice, he was called up for the medical corps. I'd get postcards from him from time to time, and meanwhile I worked at the library and came home and cared for Mother, because her health had grown progressively worse. Now she was in a wheelchair and always in pain, although she'd never consent to see a doctor. I was thinking of all these things that night as I walked home from my evening session at the library. Maybe it was because Ted was back in town. He had his medical discharge and he'd set practice up again. He'd come to the house once, and I knew he wouldn't want to come back again. And so I walked home alone in the dark, thinking how once they had said...
There goes that pretty little Barrett girl.
But now they said...
What Emily Barrett and her mother need is a man in the house.
I looked up at our house. It was shabby and run down, and the vacant lots on either side of it and across the street were wild with unkempt weeds and grass. A single light was burning in Mother's room. The rest of the house was dark. I opened the gate, and then I stumbled a little. Something soft and yet unyielding was at my feet, and somehow my blood went cold as I reached down and my hand touched something still and lifeless. It was my little wire-haired terrier. He was dead. Mother, poor Rover, he's... Mother, what is it?
Oh, Emily.
Close the door.
Who are you?
Not a sound out of you. Close the door.
Who are you? What are you doing
Don't
here?
turn on the light. Just stay where you are.
Mother, are you all right?
I haven't harmed her yet, and I won't harm you if you do what I tell you. But if you annoy me as Rover annoyed me outside, you did call him Rover, didn't you, Miss Barrett?
What are you doing in our house?
I'm your guest, Miss Barrett. I trust your hospitality will measure up to the standards I set for you.
May I turn on the light?
No, don't move. I'll do it. Oh, you find my hand cold on your arm.
I didn't expect it.
And the light switch is to your left, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I misjudged a little. That's why I touched you. It might have been better to have stayed in the dark, you see.
He was ugly. His face was horribly scarred. The entire left side of it was drawn out of shape by the rigid, livid skin. The scar tissue seemed to distort his features into something evil and unclean.
I am not the most handsome guest you've ever had, am I?
Emily.
Oh, Mother, don't cry. I'm here now. Don't cry.
Oh, I'm frightened. I'm so frightened.
You'll only work yourself up by crying. Try not to,
It
dear.
would be advisable for her to stop whining. It annoys me.
Please, Mother, please, dear.
And Rover annoyed me, you know.
What are we going to do, Emily? Why has he come here?
I'm your guest, madam.
If it's money you want, we
I've
don't
told
have...
you I'm your guest. I seek food and shelter as befits a guest. And you mustn't make one feel unwelcome.
He's mad, Emily. He's a
You
madman.
mustn't say that, madam.
He killed the dog, and then he sneaked into the house. He's been through every room. He has your father's revolver, and he wouldn't turn on the lights except the one in my room.
Mother.
He made me wait here in the dark for you. Oh, Emily. Emily, I feel sick.
Oh, stop that whining. It annoys me.
Don't you hurt me. Don't you dare.
Mother, please, please, dear.
You annoy me, madam. I suggest you retire for the night.
Emily, no, I couldn't. I couldn't sleep.
Will you be good enough to take your mother into her bedroom, Miss Barrett?
What are you going to do?
I've told you. I'm your guest. Well, Miss Barrett.
Come along, Mother. Let me wheel you into your room.
Oh, I don't want to, Emily. I don't want
Mother.
to.
Your conveyance needs oiling, madam.
Don't speak to me. Don't talk to me.
Oh, by the way, Miss Barrett,
Yes?
don't trouble to close the door. And don't attempt to talk secretly with one another. I find it a very annoying habit.
Emily, he's mad. He's insane. I don't know what I've ever done if this should happen to me.
Try to be calm, Mother. Let me help now. Lie down on the bed, why don't you, dear? Try to relax.
Oh, I couldn't.
But if you could get some rest, you'd feel so much better.
I'm not getting out of this wheelchair.
If you could let yourself sleep, Mother.
No, I tell you I can't, Emily.
If you just take your pills...
What was that? What did you say? Answer me.
My mother ordinarily takes sleeping pills for her insomnia.
Not tonight, Emily. I won't take them tonight. I couldn't.
I think you will, madam.
No, I won't. You can't make me.
Is that her bottle on the bedside table there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to take
How
them.
many does she take?
2.
I won't do it.
Here. Go on, give them to her.
Emily, no, don't make me.
What will you do if she sleeps?
Wait and rest. Wait under the shelter of your roof.
No.
You promise I'll be at her side when she wakes in the morning?
Yes, I promise. I'll give her the tablets.
No, I won't take them.
Very well. Take them now, Mother. Mother swallowed the sleeping tablets with difficulty, her eyes wide with fear, unable to look away from that scarred, awful face. Then he walked away into the living room while I stood by her wheelchair holding her hand. After eternities, her eyelids drooped and closed over the frightened eyes. Her face relaxed. She was asleep. I made her as comfortable as possible in the wheelchair, put a blanket over her.
Turn off the light and come out here. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Oh. Sit down. Yes, that chair there. How do you spend your evenings, Miss Barrett? You read?
No, not often. I get enough of books at work. Why did you break
really?
into our...
What do you do for a livelihood?
I'm a librarian. Why did you choose
don't
our...
usually stay up late, do you?
No, I don't.
In that case, then, we'll turn off the light. You're rather isolated at this end of the street, but someone might wonder why lights are burning in the Barrett house at this hour. Why sit so uncomfortably, Miss Barrett? Go on, lean back, be at ease.
Why don't you leave us in peace? We won't give you...
I need rest. The safety of rest and solitude.
But why our house? Why?
Because you have few visitors. Your mother's to blame, isn't she?
My mother?
Weak, selfish, complaining. Not the most delightful of companions. You're a librarian, you say, huh?
How long do you intend to stay here?
Your curiosity annoys me. Shall stay here as long as I please, for a very long time if need be.
You can't. You'll be found out.
Oh, I doubt that very much.
But if I fail to report for work...
Oh, you won't.
I don't understand.
You will go to work at the library as usual.
And leave my mother here with you?
Yes. As a hostage, shall we say.
Hostage?
She'll be my guarantee you won't betray me. You will not go to the police, Miss Barrett. You will not make any indiscreet disclosures to anyone. You'll work at your job all day and then come back here.
And if I don't?
Need you ask that question? Is it really necessary to ask me that?
No. No.
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Miss Joan Loring in A Man in the House by Leslie Edgley. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Ted Myers for Roma Wines. Elsa Maxwell is famous not only as a hostess, but also for her helpful suggestions on how to entertain more graciously. Recently she said, "Next time you have friends for dinner, add to their enjoyment of the food and give the occasion a gracious festive touch by serving distinguished Roma California Burgundy. Even when ration points are low, your simple menus take on added glamour, added flavor goodness with Roma Burgundy. Serve cool." Yes, Elsa Maxwell's suggestion is one that lends enchantment to dining. You'll enjoy Roma Burgundy. Its tart piquancy, its fruity, robust taste, the happy result of selecting and gently pressing luscious grapes from California's choicest vineyards. Guided to flavor perfection, unhurriedly, by Roma's ancient wine skill. Good Roma wines never vary, are always enjoyable, yet cost only pennies a glass. Remember, because of uniformly fine quality at reasonable cost, more Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. R-O-M-A. Roma Wines.
And now, Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Joan Loring as Emily Barrett with Joseph Kearns as the man in the house, in a radio play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
The rest of the night passed in silence. He didn't speak to me again, and yet I knew he was staring at me from his chair, staring at me in the dark. Except for the single time he moved to bring the dog into the house. I was still frightened, so frightened. But it was the morning I thought of. The morning when I would have to leave Mother alone with him. We ate breakfast together, the three of us silent at the table. His face was uglier than ever in the morning light. He had watched me prepare breakfast with wary eyes. Now he wolfed his food down as though he hadn't eaten in some time.
You're not hungry?
No.
And you, madam?
I'm not hungry.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is it time for you to leave, Miss Barrett?
Leave? Emily, what does he mean?
Your daughter has a job, Mrs. Barrett. You wouldn't want her to leave it, would you?
Emily, no, you can't leave me here. You can't.
You'll be all right, Mother. Really, you will. It's the only thing I can do.
Emily, no.
You'd
please.
better go, Miss Barrett. And remember your responsibility.
Yes. Yes, I'll remember. My day was a nightmare. I performed my duties automatically. And all the time my mind raced with speculation. What was he doing? Was Mother all right? How could I possibly get him out of the house?
Reverend Reprieve.
I couldn't tell anybody. I knew that. I didn't dare. He'd kill her in a minute.
My card's expired, but could I land?
For Mother's sake, I had to keep silent. I had to. And meanwhile, stamp books, stamp books, stamp books.
evening.
Where's
Miss
my
Barrett.
mother?
Your mother? In her room. Lock the door.
Mother? Mother, are you all right?
She's all right. Lock the door. All right, now give me the key.
Mother!
I'm here, Emily.
Told you she was all right. Give me the key.
That evening, I didn't have to go back to the library. Again, he watched me prepare our meal, and again he wolfed his food down, while Mother and I left our plates untouched. I washed and dried the dishes after dinner, and then all three of us sat in the living room.
This is an ugly house. A barren house. There's no laughter in it.
I'm not interested in what you think of our house.
Well, you should be. You're still young. Your life is being ruined by this selfish woman.
How dare you? I'm sick. I'm not well. It's wicked of you to come into my house this way and say such things. He's evil, Emily. He burned the dog in the furnace.
And you're evil, too, madam. You're a selfish parasite. The world would be better rid of you. Now go into your room.
No, I don't care what you do to me. We have no money. We haven't anything you could want. Get out of my room!
Take her into her room, Miss Barrett, please.
Come along, Mother. Please don't excite yourself. You won't make things any easier this way.
It's time she slept, Miss Barrett.
I don't want to. I don't want to sleep. I'm so afraid.
You're stubborn and weak and useless. You're a blood-sucking parasite. Give her her pills, Miss Barrett. It's time she slept.
Mother refused to leave her wheelchair again, but I persuaded her to take her sleeping tablet. And after she'd fallen asleep, I returned to the living room. He sat in a chair where he could watch the door and windows. One side of his face was twitching, a nervous tic he couldn't control.
You have permitted your mother to ruin your life.
That isn't true.
Of course it's true, I know. I've seen it happen before. I know all about it. I've been trapped just as you're trapped now by your mother.
I won't stand for you talking like that.
I know about women, domineering women. There was one. Well, she'll never bother me again.
You killed someone.
Did I?
That's why you're hiding here.
Is it?
Did you kill someone?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe someone annoyed me. I'll kill if anyone annoys me. Don't annoy me, Miss Barrett. Tell your mother not to annoy me.
That night went by, crawled by as the first night had done. At 10:30, he switched off the light, and then we were sitting in the dark again in silence, hour after hour. When morning came, I was wretched and haggard, but I knew I had to do as he said, leave the house again. I had no other choice. I had to leave Mother with him. I'd have to go about my duties as usual. For a moment, I thought of going for help, but I knew what he'd do to her if someone even approached the house. And then as I came down the front steps, my heart almost stopped, for Ted Roper was coming up the front path.
Morning, Emily.
Hello?
I'd heard your mother wasn't too well, and I thought I'd drop in a minute and see her.
Oh, no, I don't think you'd better. She's asleep.
Well, that's too bad. I wish I'd stopped in last night. I was in the neighborhood, and I was just on the verge of knocking on your door, and I noticed your lights were out.
Oh, yes, we retired early.
Is there something wrong, Emily?
No, there isn't.
You look worn out. Getting plenty of sleep?
Yes, I am.
You've got to get a lot of sleep.
And as he stood there chattering on about my mother and my health,
I'm afraid you're working.
I could see the curtain in the living room move.
Your mother not be
He was watching us. He could probably hear every word that was being said.
Emily, you're not listening. Are you well?
Of course I'm well. Will you leave me alone, Ted?
Of course, if that's the way you feel.
I'm sorry, Ted, but I have a headache. I'd appreciate it if you'd go on.
Certainly.
And as Ted disappeared down the street, I turned and looked into the window. He was standing there back of the curtain, smiling, as if in approval. I don't know how I managed to get through that afternoon, but I did. And then I went home again, and they were there. When I'd seen that Mother was all right, I cooked dinner, and he tried to keep up a conversation.
We, had visitors today, didn't we, Mrs. Barrett? Milkman, mailman. No letters, however, just a magazine. And we had an interesting talk, didn't we, Mrs. Barrett? About mothers and daughters, you know.
I looked at Mother across the table. The panic in her eyes had given way to another emotion. One hard to name at first,
And then I realized it was resignation. As though she were resigned to her fear. Her face was peaceful, strangely serene, and she looked more beautiful than I'd ever remembered seeing her. After dinner, we sat in the living room, silently. He looked tired, deep circles under his eyes, and his face twitched involuntarily. I felt unbearably tired, my eyes so heavy.
Miss Barrett, I think you'd better go to bed.
Go to bed?
You'll sleep.
No, I couldn't.
There's no excuse for not sleeping. You see how easily your mother can do it? You'll take some of her tablets.
No.
Take them.
But my mother...
She'll take them, too. She knows how.
And then I knew why he wanted me to take the pills. He needed sleep for himself.
All right, here, Miss Barrett.
All at once, I had no resistance left in me. I took the water from him. He was leaning over me in the chair. And then I swallowed the tablets. Sleep couldn't have come immediately, and yet somehow it was like a swift black curtain shrouding my mind. When I awoke, he was still asleep in the chair facing the door and the windows. But the moment I moved...
Good morning.
Where's my mother?
In her room, of course.
Mother was still sleeping in her wheelchair. But something was wrong. She looked so strange. Something was radically wrong. She was ill. My first impulse was to cry out, to run to him and plead with him to help me. But I knew that was useless. I turned around, knowing that I shouldn't leave her, and yet I was powerless to help her. It's late. I won't have time to make breakfast this morning.
Yes, we seem to have overslept, didn't we?
I'll have to go now. The key, please unlock the door. Mother's still sleeping. Please don't disturb her.
That still depends on you, Miss Barrett. Have you forgotten?
I left the house desperate with fear. Mother had to have medical attention immediately, and yet I didn't dare call anyone in. I didn't dare do anything that would endanger her life. I didn't know what to do. I walked blindly and rapidly along the sidewalk, almost running, not knowing where I was going. And then I saw Ted.
Hello, Emily. Headache better?
Oh, Ted.
What's wrong? What is it, Emily?
Ted, you've got to help me. You've got to. Oh, Ted.
Here's my car, Emily. Sit down now. Tell me what's wrong.
And then I told him the whole story. And when I'd finished, he said...
I'd better go to your house at once.
But you can't, Ted. I can't let you in the house.
You won't have to. I'm not letting you go back there.
But I must. I can't leave Mother with him.
All right, then. Go back to the house. Tell him you went for a doctor.
Oh, I couldn't.
Tell him that, Emily. Tell him you saw your mother was ill when you woke up. Tell him you called a doctor and you said nothing about him being in the house.
But he won't believe me. I know he won't.
We've got to gamble he will. I'll drive you back to the corner. Give you time to walk to the house and explain things to him. Then I'll make my call.
And then what, Ted? What will we do then?
I don't know, honey. But do as I say. It's all we can do just now.
When I faced him again in the house, I knew I'd blundered. I should never have taken a chance. I shouldn't have left Mother in the first place.
What are you doing back here? Why aren't you at the library?
I didn't go to the library.
Huh?
My mother's sick. I called for a doctor.
What?
I phoned for a doctor. He'll be here soon.
You told him about me?
Oh, no, I didn't.
You're lying. You're lying about your mother. You tricked me.
My mother's ill, I tell you. She was sick when I looked at her this morning. You must believe that.
We'll find out. Come on, in the bedroom.
Oh, wait, the doctor's here.
Huh?
You see, he's coming up the walk.
Don't let him in. Tell him to go away.
I can't do that, not after calling him. He'll know something's wrong.
And then he'll call the police, won't he? That's exactly what I warned you not to do, isn't it?
My mother's sick, that's all that matters.
All right. Let him in. I'll wheel your mother into the living room. I'll be behind the curtains. Keep that in mind. If you try any tricks, I'll kill her.
No,
I have your father's revolver, you know. I don't care what happens to me. I'll kill her first.
No.
Go on. Let him in. I'll be ready for him.
Hello, Emily.
Hello, Doctor. I'm so glad you've come.
Where's our patient?
In the living room.
Well, let's look at her, shall we?
Here she is, Doctor. She isn't breathing loudly now, but she was breathing so harshly when I left her.
Well, let's just see.
I stood against the wall while Ted bent over her. She was facing the curtains in the doorway. And behind those curtains, behind them, I scarcely breathed, praying Ted wouldn't do anything to arouse suspicions, praying against hope, and then...
All right, you in there. You'd better give up.
No, Ted, you can't!
I won't!
Oh, Mother!
Easy, honey. Take it easy.
You let him kill her. After I told you, you let him kill her.
Honey, listen to me. It was the only thing I could
It
do.
was you who killed her. You really did it.
Emily,
Ted.
listen. Look at this bottle of sleeping tablets in her lap, almost half empty. And she's cold. Cyanosis, blue lips and skin. She took an overdose of sleeping tablets. She was already dead, Emily.
Already dead. You knew that when you told him to give up?
Yes. I knew I couldn't leave you in the house with him. He'd have found out, and then he'd have flared up and killed you. I had to do it, honey. I had to provoke him into shooting a dead woman. To give me time to shoot him. I didn't know where he was, you see.
Oh, Ted. He told her she'd ruined my life. He called her a parasite. You think she...
I think so, honey. She did it so you might live.
Roma Wines have brought you A Man in the House, starring Joan Loring as Emily and Joseph Kearns as the man, in tonight's study in Suspense.
Before Miss Loring returns to the microphone, Ted Myers with a word for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. Warm weather and iced drinks just naturally go together. And as famed hostess Elsa Maxwell recently remarked, for a gay and colorful warm weather drink, I recommend Roma Wine and Soda, a delightful, frosty, cold thirst quencher that's as delicious as it is refreshing. Yes, and Roma Wine and Soda, made with distinguished Roma California Burgundy or Sauterne, is quick and easy to make. Half fill the tall glasses with good Roma Burgundy or Sauterne. Add ice cubes, sparkling water, and a bit of sugar. And for a decorative touch, garnish with cherries or fruit. And for a delightful aperitif, sip delicious Roma sweet vermouth, well chilled. Zestful, full-flavored Roma vermouth is blended and developed with all the traditional wine-making skill of Roma wineries. Is made and bottled in the heart of California's famous vineyards, yet surprisingly low-priced. Try Roma vermouth soon, won't you?
This is Joan Loring with a message from our government. America's war production program calls for the retention of millions of war workers in their jobs until the Pacific War is won. Stay on the war job until released. Keep buying more and more war bonds and hold on to them. And keep supporting all home front activities and observing all wartime regulations. Price controls, rationing, volunteer service, and salvage drives. Thank you.
Next Thursday, you will hear Lloyd Nolan as star of Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Now, the Roma Wine Company of Fresno, California presents Suspense. Tonight, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Lee J. Cobb as star of The Bet, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed for Roma Wines by William Spear. Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills, is presented for your enjoyment by Roma Wines. That's R-O-M-A, Roma Wines. Those excellent California wines that can add so much pleasantness to the way you live, to your happiness in entertaining guests, to your enjoyment of everyday meals. Yes, right now a glassful would be very pleasant, as Roma Wines bring you Mr. Lee J. Cobb in a remarkable tale of suspense.
Haunted? Yes, I'm haunted. It's a year now, and I can't erase the memory of that precipice I very nearly stepped from. That darkness into which I almost plunged. Or maybe I took the plunge and I'm in it now, in the dark. It doesn't usually happen in my business. But what's the use of talking about it? You'd only say I'm too susceptible. And I'd say you're right, I am susceptible. To faces and places. To women's faces. One woman's face. And to lost, dark places on what I call the rim of the world. Places like Sierra Leone, Saigon, Balsall. Places like Trinidad. But you won't get it from reading atlases and maps. If you read, for instance, that the seasons of Trinidad are regular, wet from May to January, dry from the end of January to May, the average annual rainfall 63 inches, you won't understand how I saw it when I landed at Port of Spain in April, the dry season. I remember it was a day so clear and bright that it was a world under glass. And I liked it. I liked the harbor, cathedrals, the old streets, the dry, spiced air, and that little shop I wandered into to get away from the blaze of the sun. I'd heard she went there. Siam Brahmachari shop of Hindu antiquities. Hello? Anybody here?
Certainly. Good afternoon. I am Siam Brahmachari.
Oh, it's dark. I didn't see.
Yes, I live here like a mole, and when the clock rings, it brings me customers every time. What can I show you?
Well, I thought I'd look around.
It's a pleasure. Look as you wish. You're a stranger in Port of Spain?
I landed today.
And you're an artist?
Well, how did you...
That's a sketch pad you carry.
Oh, yes. Yes, I
You'll
paint.
find Trinidad charming to paint until the rains come, Mr.
Scott Turner.
Mr. Scott Turner, yes. It's lovely until next month, then the green rain until the first of the year.
Well, that sounds paintable. The rain. By the way, I believe you know a
The
Mrs.
rain? Oh, no. It comes down so there's no... Pardon, please. Mrs. Barton. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Siam. Did my Shiva get here?
Yesterday, Mrs. Barton, I took him out of his straw nest. Yesterday. A beautiful white jade Shiva. I'll bring him in.
Thank you.
Oh, but first, this is Mr. Turner, a newcomer and an artist.
Oh? How do you do?
How do you do?
Talk to him till I return, Mrs. Barton. I want him to see our Shiva, too.
Well, we have our orders, Mr. Turner.
Yes. What is it, a statue?
A small one. It's my hobby. I collect Hindu gods. Do you know about them?
Oh, a little. I've been to India.
This is one I've wanted a long time. A statuette of Shiva from the dead city of Angkor Wat. It was buried for 3,000 years.
You see? He's small, Mrs. Barton, but he's perfect. Look, not a blemish.
Siam, he's beautiful. Isn't he beautiful, Mr. Turner?
The great god Shiva. Yes, he's quite the boy. 200 million people believe he controls lightning, thunder, their very lives. Shiva, beloved of women.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
And beloved by you, Mrs. Barton.
Oh, no. No. I have my own reason for being attracted to Shiva.
Yeah? What's your reason?
Don't you remember what Shiva is, first of all? He's the god of destruction, Mr. Turner. And I like that. Destruction. That's the kind of woman I am.
She liked destruction. Of course, I knew that already about Ada Barton. She must have loved Trinidad, a place where a casual conversation turns suddenly intense, suddenly dangerous, where you never know the whirlpool under your feet until you're in it. I was in that whirlpool in a second, and I'm still there. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I had no difficulty meeting Ada Barton again. You know how colonial cities are. The teeming population that belongs, and the handful of English, Americans, French, administrators, speculators, painters, planters, who huddle together socially because, well, they're afraid. And even so ungregarious a man as Paul Barton wasn't above inviting a visiting American to his home. But no matter how we'd met, he and I were bound to disagree.
So you're an artist, Mr. Turner. Well, I envy you. It must be pleasant not to have to work for your living.
Well, naturally, I don't look at it that way.
Paul, for heaven's sake.
Oh, but Ada, my dear, surely neither you nor Mr. Turner contend painting is labor, not productive labor.
But that's not the point.
Well, I think it's a point. And I think painting is productive. Although I must confess that painting seldom produces for the painter comfort such as you have here. I wish it did.
More coffee, Scott.
Please, Miss Barton.
Well, naturally, millions buy my sugar because it's a necessity. A picture on the wall isn't.
It is for me, Paul.
It is for the millions who buy your sugar, Mr. Barton. At least it's necessary for me to believe it's a necessity to them. A necessity for which they're starved. But I think your difference with me is more personal, Mr. Barton.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
You see, I think you envy me.
I envy you?
Because you're a romantic who never found whatever you came here for. This is a beautiful island, Mr. Barton.
In the dry season, yes.
You've built a beautiful house, and you're married to an extraordinarily beautiful woman.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
But because you've pegged your dream to what the morning stock market has to say on the price of sugar, it's all ashes to you. So you resent me, the itinerant artist, symbol of the freedom you lost.
Ashes? I love it. I'm a man who likes organization, utility, and there's plenty of romance in sugar.
As much as there is in a Portuguese sloop, Java-bound, or in the ruined streets of Palmyra, gulls flashing in the sun over Sicily, or in the port of Spain tonight, with its smell of fast-growing things, to a man like me who can claim the whole world because no part of it claims him.
You are very persuasive, Mr. Turner.
You know what I think? I think you're irresponsible, Mr. Turner, because you haven't the necessary courage to take responsibility.
Paul, you're insulting.
Maybe, but I put years of hard work into developing this business.
And you don't think I've worked?
No, I don't think you have, and I don't think you can. Why, I'd bet $50,000 that you couldn't stick to a useful routine job for 2 years.
What you call a useful routine job?
Yes. I'll put up $50,000 that you couldn't stick it out, say here. Here, where you think it's so beautiful, working for me.
Paul, don't be ridiculous. You can't buy everything with your money. I have an idea that Mr. Turner isn't the sort of man...
Maybe he can. What kind of work, Mr. Barton?
You can't be serious, Scott.
Oh, it would be work that you can do, say, in my laboratory. I've got some things going on tropical diseases in addition to the necessary laboratory work for the sugar, soil tests, things like that.
Well, I'm not a technician.
Oh, I'd make it easy for you. I'm the technician. All you'd have to do is keep routine records for 2 years.
For $50,000?
That's right, $50,000. Or if you quit, nothing.
It's a bet, Mr. Barton. It's a bet. What's that?
What?
That.
Rain, Mr. Turner. Rain for 9 months. Endless, remorseless oceans of romantic rain. It'll make it easier for you to stay indoors.
Endless, remorseless rain. I liked it at first because it blurred the passage of time. And somehow my job wasn't easy. In the fields around the laboratory, the cane grew up, was cut, grew and was cut. But inside the laboratory where I lived day and night, all sound and life came wrapped in the silken, deadly, hypnotic drumming and hissing of rain. The first 2 months, only one thing bothered me. The petty needling of Paul Barton. We spent our mornings together, he making his tests while I wrote them up for the files. Scarcely a day went by when he didn't say something sharp or bitter.
Well, how's the romantic Mr. Turner today, Can you read any poetry into the smell of aniline dyes? 2 years, Scott, 2 years. You see what you're heading for? A laboratory stoop. And this rain will grow mole in your curly artist lock. I guarantee it. Yes, my wife Ada fancies art too, Scott. She buys little things, paintings, statues. But she buys them with money from sugarcane, Scott. Or had you forgotten that?
I hadn't forgotten that. I hadn't forgotten Ada. A dangerous woman. And I knew how dangerous. I knew things about her he didn't know. That she liked destruction. And every time he lashed out at me, I knew more. That for her own destructive purposes, she was feeding him this hate of me, nurturing it with intention and care. Well, in the tropics, things grow fast. And Ada Barton's purposes grew fast. To full flower. In the afternoons, when Paul was out in the cane fields, she began to visit me in the laboratory.
He's right. You are getting a scoop.
Close the door.
And a squint. It definitely doesn't become you, Scott.
I thought you were going into Port of Spain today.
Did I say that?
Well, I heard something to that effect. And so did Paul.
The road's a swamp, and besides, something's wrong with the car. One of the wires.
Oh. You wouldn't know which wire?
Well, I don't know what it's for, but if it's broken, the car won't run. I know that. Must you keep working? It isn't very polite of you.
This isn't a salon, Ada. And these sculptures have to be put away.
You know, Scott, this whole business of your bet with Paul shocks me a little.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it shocks me to see what he's doing to you.
I'm shocked to see what you're doing to him, Ada.
Don't change the subject. Why do you put up with it? Why do you stay here?
Isn't $50,000 an understandable motive to you?
Not for a man like you. You must have another motive.
Believe me, I haven't. I'm just that crass.
Not even me, Scott.
You might have been a motive. At first.
Now I don't compete with Java, the gulls of Sicily.
Look, Ada, why don't you give him a break? You don't mind taking his money. Why don't you take his turns, too? He doesn't ask much.
Why don't you kiss me, Scott?
Ada.
Yes.
Whose destruction, Ada?
Destruction?
Yes. Which of us have you marked to destroy? Paul or me?
For Suspense, Roma Wines are bringing you as star Mr. Lee J. Cobb in The Bet by Donald S. Ryerson. Roma Wines' presentation tonight in radio's outstanding theater of thrills, Suspense.
Between the acts of Suspense, this is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines. Have you invited friends or family to dinner tomorrow night? Then here's a timely suggestion from famed hostess Elsa Maxwell. Welcoming guests with Roma California Sherry is becoming an American custom. My guests compliment me when I serve Roma Sherry with simple hors d'oeuvres or cheese. Roma Sherry served cool is a delicious appetizer before the meal, the perfect first call for dinner. Yes, and Roma Sherry is delightful later in the evening, too. Glorious golden amber Roma Sherry is a happy, mellow wine with natural fragrance. Cream-rich with natural grape sugar sweetness and nut-like taste. If you prefer a dry sherry, get Roma California Pale Dry Sherry, famous for its light, nut-like taste. It's a good idea to keep both Roma Sherry types in the house and give your guests their choice. Remember, because of uniformly fine quality at low cost, More Americans enjoy Roma than any other wine. Always insist on Roma. R-O-M-A. Roma wines.
And now Roma Wines bring back to our Hollywood soundstage Lee J. Cobb as Scott Turner in The Bet, a play well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I knew if I wouldn't face it then, I knew whom she'd marked for destruction. Because I knew a lot about what kind of woman she was. And it wasn't more than 6 months before she'd laid her cards on the table.
$500,000, Scott. $500,000. And I'm his beneficiary.
But if you'll wait, Ada, let me finish the 2 years.
More than 18 months to go. I won't wait.
But we'll have our money then.
What? $50,000.
Anyway, it can't be done. We wouldn't get away with it.
You haven't even let me tell you how we can.
When a man's insured for so much, his death is sure to be investigated. I know.
I know, too.
And an insurance investigator is thorough. He won't accept your grief no matter how well you can act. And he won't accept my being here. He'll find out who and why.
He'll find out nothing that isn't on the death certificate. Listen to me.
Darling, don't force me into this.
Listen. Besides malaria, there are 2 diseases in Trinidad that kill hundreds every year. Typhoid and amoeba histolytica.
My dear, please, all our lives...
Paul's healthy, so he might recover from either one alone. But if he has both together...
No, Ada. No matter how simple you make it, I won't...
Now, you go to the hospital at least once a week for laboratory supplies. You must have seen where they keep specimens, typhoid, microbes, amoebas.
No, Ada. The risk...
You won't gamble for these stakes. You'll be rich. You'll be with me. Scott, do you know where they keep the specimens?
Ada, you remind me of something.
Why don't you answer me?
A spider spins a web.
Scott!
A male spider comes courting her, but before she'll have him, he has to catch a blue fly and bring it to her wrapped in his self so that she can eat it alive.
Scott!
Then she accepts her mate. But the next day, she eats him alive.
That's a horrible story. You don't really think that I'm...
No. I don't suppose I do.
You'll get the microbes then, won't you? Won't you, Scott?
Ada, let me think about it a little while. Let me at least pretend I'm a man with a conscience.
Scott?
Oh, Paul, I wasn't expecting you this afternoon.
Yes, I know. You were expecting Ada. Well, she's here, too.
Hello, Scott.
Hello.
I just stopped by for a moment to tell you I have to go to Tobago.
Tobago?
Yes, I have a grinding plant there, and we're installing a new engine. I'll be gone about 2 days.
I told Paul that Tobago in this weather...
Oh, yes, you're taking chances, Paul.
I take enough Atabrin to keep on the right side of malaria. Don't worry, I'll be all right.
Yes, but there are other things, typhoid.
I've never known you to be so concerned before, Ada.
Oh, Paul.
Oh, if it weren't for certain other factors, my dear, I'd be touched, believe me.
What other factors?
I don't want to be sordid, Ada. Surely I don't have to describe a situation you and Scott know better?
What do you mean?
All right, we'll maintain the cultivated surface if you wish. By the way, Scott, how do you feel now about our bet?
The same as before, that I'll win it.
Yeah, well, perhaps. Lately, I thought the whole thing was a mistake, at least on my part.
You want to call it off?
I didn't say that exactly. I'll tell you, we'll talk about it when I get back, the 3 of us. I may have a counter-proposal.
Paul, you wouldn't dare...
All right. We'll talk about it.
Fine. I'll be looking forward to it. Well, Ada?
I think I'll sit here a while, Paul. It's so peaceful now that the rain stopped.
Huh. It has stopped. I didn't notice.
A truce. A false peace. It'll begin soon again. Well, goodbye, then.
Goodbye, Paul. Take care. You heard? You heard what he said?
He's a little excited, Ada. It didn't mean anything.
Don't be a fool. It means you haven't any choice now.
There's always a choice.
Well, yes. Now you can choose me with $500,000 or nothing. Not 1 red cent.
But he didn't say he wouldn't pay.
That's what he means. He hates us. Both of us. His only weapon is his money. What a triumph for him to hoax you into slaving here for 8 months and then throw you out.
Oh, no, he wouldn't dare.
Don't you think I know him? You have to do what I say.
How will you give it to him? The microbes.
In his food. It'll only take a drop. Say in caviar. He's a pig for it, like he is about everything else. Caviar, highly seasoned with sauce.
You've really planned this?
Somebody has to plan. Do you want to?
No.
He'll be home day after tomorrow. He'll ask you to come to the house for tea. I'll give it to him then, so it will look like he caught them in Tobago.
Ada, I'm not sure that I can... I'm not...
I am sure. It's the only thing we can do. You love me, Scott. Will you get the specimens from the hospital? Will you?
If anyone had told me that I could do...
Will you get the specimens, Scott?
All right. I'll get them this afternoon. That afternoon, the rains had stopped. It was no false peace. The season was over, 2 weeks early. I drove into Port of Spain through a crawling, chalk white mist, through the strong, heady smell of decaying jungle. And the cessation of sound was enormous in my ears. It was as though the rain had stopped on a shout. I got the specimens, 2 tiny tubes of dynamically living death. When I stored them away in the laboratory refrigerator, I riveted my mind on Ada's face and her incomparable voice.
We can do so much together, Scott. You're a savage like me. Remember how you looked at Shiva that first day? I could tell we're alike. No little stifling moralities. We're beyond such things, you and me, beyond pity or shame.
Yes, quite beyond shame. Or pity.
Be very careful, my darling. Eat only the caviar without the sauce. We'll leave all the rest for him.
The afternoon Paul Barton came back, I walked to the house he was so proud of. There was a mist, still on the ground, but thinning fast. The dry season had begun. The only sound beside my footsteps was the last rainfall dripping from the giant trees and the hushed, mysterious voice of the jungle itself. Ada met me at the door. You can't possibly understand about her face. Vitality isn't the word. There is no word. Her face was the indestructible essence of life. When I saw her, there were no more doubts. She took me into the room where she kept the Hindu gods, where Paul was already sitting over his tea.
Oh, hello, Scott. Come in.
Well, you did invite me.
Of course, but you surprised me again. You're punctual as well as tenacious.
Help yourself to tea, Scott. I'll get the caviar.
Thanks, Ada. I'm sorry I disappoint you so often, Paul.
Disappoint me?
By not conforming to your preconceived portrait of an artist.
Oh, that's not where I misjudged. I had a preconceived portrait of the kind of man my wife thinks she wants. She wants a fool and a weakling.
Well, I won't sit here and discuss...
Here's the caviar, with sauce and without. And some new crackers over from England. Native pastry for you, Scott. You like sweets. Pull out that little table.
I'll do it.
Thanks, dear.
You're right, Scott. You're right. We won't discuss that. That's beside the point. We were going to discuss my counter-proposal.
Oh, Paul, let's not have unpleasantness right away.
You assume it's unpleasant, not for me. I just want to say I'm closing the laboratory. Push the crackers over, Ada.
I'd like to hear your reason.
The research is no longer necessary, and I want you to leave Trinidad.
You're worried about Ada, aren't you?
Oh. We're dropping the cultivated surface, aren't we? Well, yes. Caviar and sauce. My wife prepares this very well, Scott.
Yes. I wonder how well you know her.
I know her pretty well. Now you're thinking of the 50,000, of course. Oh, really, Scott, try this. Ada puts everything in it. Did I say something?
Put it down.
What?
Put the caviar down, Paul. It's deadly.
Scott, you fool.
Yes, there's everything in it, including death, typhoid, amoebas. She prepared it very well.
Ada, is this...
I'm going to kill you, Scott. I hadn't intended to just yet.
I know. Oh, of course you'd have a gun. How many men have you killed, Ada? How many helpless, hypnotized men have helped you to kill and then have themselves died? How many husbands, lovers?
How did you know?
I'm not such a romantic figure, Ada. I came here with some previous knowledge of you. You see, I was sent here for a purpose. I didn't meet you by accident. But I didn't know what you'd be like. How much of a spell you and the rain could cast. But it's over. The rains and everything. Yes, I was sent to investigate because of all the insurance.
An insurance man, how dismal. You don't deserve even the...
You killed her. You killed her.
Yes. I killed her. Yes, I'm haunted. I keep away from rain because she flourishes if it rains too long. She comes back like a dank, strong jungle vine, flowered and perfumed, but tough to the core. She winds herself around me. She tries to drag me once more to that precipice above that darkness, an existence beyond shame or pity or morality.
Roma Wines have brought you Lee J. Cobb as star of The Bet, tonight's study in suspense.
This is Truman Bradley for Roma Wines, the sponsor of Suspense. Here's extra good news for you. You can now enjoy the taste luxury of Roma Wines at the lowest prices in years. Yes, the high quality of Roma Wines is unchanged, as good as ever. But Roma's new low prices enable you to save as much as 1/4. You can now enjoy Roma wines more often. Roma California wines offer you sherry, port, muscatel, and tokay for entertaining, Burgundy and Sauterne for mealtime pleasure, and Roma champagne to make any occasion unforgettable. Each of these fine Roma wines brings you the goodness of luscious grapes, gathered at peak of flavor, gently pressed, then unhurriedly brought to delicious perfection under the patient guidance of Roma's ancient winemaking skill. Bottled at Roma's own famed wineries, located in California's choicest vineyard districts. Roma wines are true wines, always unvaryingly good. Now featured by your dealer at new low prices. Always insist on Roma wines. No other wines offer you so much for so little. Roma. R-O-M-A, Roma Wines.
Lee J. Cobb appears through the courtesy of 20th Century Fox and will soon be seen in his first role since leaving the service, Anna and the King of Siam. Next Thursday, Roma Wines bring you Mr. Zachary Scott in Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills.
Presented by Roma Wines, R-O-M-A, made in California for enjoyment throughout the world. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Suspense. Tonight, Mr. Keenan Wynn and Mr. Hume Cronin as stars of Double Entry, a suspense play produced, edited, and directed by William Spear.
always balances in the double entry system. If it don't, you hang around till it does. That's what I've been doing all my life, keeping books. Oh, it's fascinating. Positively fascinating. You know, I'll bet in my day I've written billions of figures. Hundreds of billions. And cash, say, I've handled so much cash my fingertips are calloused. Once I even got water on a thumb from licking it to count money. But so what? What's cash? Handling cash is just the same as adding figures. A job. Then, one day, something happens that makes you look on things different. There's no excitement in an office, no danger, no heroism, no adventure. Not much chance to risk anything, to do something for a pal. Behind an adding machine, you can't tell men from mice without a scorecard. So, if a guy gets in a jam, and he gets a chance to do a favor to help a pal out who is in a jam, well, maybe you look on cash a little different. All of a sudden, cash is more than pieces of metal and bits of green paper. It's socially significant. That's what it is.
Eddie, hand me the Dixie cup, will you?
Yeah. Your ulcer's bothering you again, Sam?
Yeah, bad. These ledgers are driving me nuts.
You got the wrong temperament for an account. You shouldn't let it get you down.
Things can't go on like this, Eddie.
Hey, what's the matter? Alice? Alice don't understand you.
No, Alice don't understand me.
Well, that's because you don't understand her.
Will you shut up? Sometimes you're so smug.
Oh, now lay off, Sam. You can't go on like this.
Like what?
Well, you're grouchy all the time. You got something on your mind. Alice don't understand. Well, try me out. I won't throw no dishes at you.
Well, no. No, I can't tell you. Wouldn't matter anyway. You can't do anything.
Just telling your troubles helps sometime. Go on, talk, Sam. Talk, Sam.
Okay. Okay, it's the auditors.
But them guys, don't let them worry you. You're running this office, ain't you? You tell them, don't let them tell you.
I'm telling you, Eddie, they're getting awful close.
What are you talking about?
They're driving me nuts.
Well, why, Sam?
I'm light, Eddie.
You mean?
The books. They're light. They're short.
You mean?
I'm a crook, Eddie. An embezzler. And they're going to get me. Those auditors, they're onto me. I know they are. I can feel them getting closer. Now, after 9 years, they're on my trail.
You a crook, Sam? I don't believe it.
I wish I was dreaming.
Why, Sam, you're the fair-haired boy around here. All you gotta do is ask.
Ask who? Bartholomew? That tight-fisted...
It's Alice. She's to blame, I know. She wasn't satisfied with your salary. She wanted ermine capes, diamonds, a box at the opera. Oh, I know. She drove you to it. 9 years. Hey, how much did you take in all that time?
$100,000.11. Where am I going to get that kind of money?
I can dig up the 11 cents.
Wisecracks. That's all you're good for. Jail staring me in the face.
Yeah, that's why you're so nervous.
That's where my ulcers come from.
Every night, working late, covering up.
Sweating, worrying, thinking of suicide.
9 years ago. Well, she made you do it, Sam.
That's right. I told her I was playing the market, and I was.
Yeah, but the stock's dropped.
Out of sight.
So you bought more.
And more.
And then? Yes, Mr. Bartholomew?
My master's voice.
Yeah, Bartholomew wants to see you. Well, wag your tail, Fido.
Wag it. Can't even drag it. Say, didn't I see the auditors go in there a minute ago?
Yeah. Come to think of it, they did, Sam.
Well, this is it, kid.
Oh, maybe it's not, Sam.
I got a feeling. I'm not scared, Eddie. It's a relief. I'll sleep nights now. Maybe my ulcer will clear up.
100 grand. I wonder what he did with the 11 cents. Sales tax, I guess. What a chump.
Your name, Eddie?
Well, yeah, what about it?
What about it? Flint sent me. I'm Fink Martin. Flint said to drop in and see if you want to place a bet today.
Flint who?
Now, what do you mean, Flint who? Mike Flint. Ain't your name Eddie?
Well, sure, but I never heard of Mike Flint. How you got the wrong Eddie? My name's Sullivan.
Oh, well, he didn't tell me no last name. How should I know? He says to look up Eddie in 411 Irving Trust Building.
Oh, well, this is 511.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
You say you take bets on horses?
I'll take a bet on a camel if he's running a tropical.
Are you a bookie?
Well, I ain't no taxidermist, pal.
Yeah. Hey, I may be the right Eddie after all. Got any odds?
Well, if you're on the level, Eddie.
Well, you're in the business. Do I look like a stool pigeon?
Okay, Eddie. I guess you're okay. Odds? You want odds, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see here. Now, at Tropical Park, I can give you 10-1 in the first race. Horse called Aleppo. Finished last in a field of 9. That was his only other start.
Let's see the form.
You see, odds is okay if you don't bet too heavy. You play odds like a side bet, Eddie. The thing to play is the jockey, not the horse. You take Sylvester. Here's the jockey. 1-3 yesterday, 2 on Monday, 1 on Sunday. Oh, he's hot, hot, hot. He can ride any dog into the money.
Does he ride a long shot today?
No. Today he's got 2 favorites and 4 short odds nags. He'll win 2 races today.
Oh, here's a 100-to-1 shot. Altruism.
Altruism, huh? I never heard of him.
I got a hunch.
Well, play it. Always play hunches. Yeah, let's see who this altruism is. Never raced before.
Well, and how do you know he's no good?
Well, I don't, but look who he's running against. War Alarm, unbeaten in 3 starts. Test Tube, last year's Gold Cup runner-up. File Clerk. Hey, there's a hunch for you, Eddie. File Clerk.
I ain't no file clerk, and I'm playing altruism.
Okay, Eddie. Just give me a $2.
Is that all I can bet?
Well, no, but, gee, I don't want to play you for a sucker.
How about $1,000?
Oh, why don't you tie that bull to a fence?
Will you take $1,000 on altruism?
Where would you get $1,000?
Oh, from the old man.
On the level, Eddie?
Oh, sure.
Well, I have to get Flint's okay. You let me use your phone?
Yeah.
Gee, $1,000. Oh, that's not stage money, Eddie.
Well, neither is $100,000. Could you pay off?
Oh, Flint will cover any bet that I want to make. Hello? Give me Flint. This Flint is a smart cookie.
Yeah?
Maybe he don't want to let... Wait a minute. Hello, Mike? This is Fink. Yeah. Look, a man's got $1,000 he wants to put on a nag called Altruism in the 3rd of Tropical. The odds are 100-1. How about it? Uh-huh. Yeah, but if he wins, Mike. Uh-huh. Well, sure I'm a gambler, but 100... Hung up. Funny guy, this Flint. Am I a gambler, he says. Okay, Eddie, we'll play $1,000 on Altruism's nose for you.
You will?
What's the matter, getting cold feet?
Well, no, Martin. I just meant, listen, that's a lot of dough to hand over to someone you never seen before.
Well, I never saw you before either, mister.
Yeah, but what chance are you taking?
Now quit stalling. Are you betting or not?
Oh, okay. Wait till I get the money. Here it is.
You got it?
100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 makes 1,000.
Thanks, Eddie. What's the matter? What you shaking for? Is this your life savings or something?
Oh, no. There's lots more where this come from.
Oh, of course. The old man has a wad of it behind his ear.
Yeah, that's it, Fink. Hey, you're a card. Hey, what are you rubbing them bills on that sheet of white paper for?
Well, if the green don't come off, the bill is no good.
No good?
Counterfeit. Here, look at this. A phony. You better tell your old man to give you another one.
Is this counterfeit?
Certainly. Look at General Grant there. His nose shouldn't happen to Jimmy Durante.
Yeah, well, wait a minute, Fink.
Oh, what a setup. Just like that. Give me $1,000, Pop. I got a hunch my ship is coming in at Miami this afternoon. Oh, what a setup.
Here you are, Fink.
Yeah, thanks, Eddie. That's more like it. You tell your old man to pass that phony C-note in church. Yeah, well, here's my card, and here's your ticket. Now, you hang on to that. Might be worth $100,000.
Okay, Martin.
Hey. Are you all right? You look kind of green.
Oh, you just been looking at too much dough, Martin.
Well, maybe. Okay, you drop around this afternoon, about 3. Your dog is running then. And, just call me Fink.
Well, so long, Fink.
So long, Eddie.
Hello?
Sullivan, this is Mr. Bartholomew.
Yes, sir.
Speak up!
Yes, sir!
That's better, Sullivan. Sullivan, I want you to send a nice new $100 bill to St. Paul's Church in Scarsdale. A Christmas gift. Put it in a plain envelope and write Joyux Noel on it. Wrap it in a piece of paper so no one will know what it is at the post office. I want to send a nice little anonymous gift as a surprise. Nice, crisp $100 bill.
Oh, I know just the one, Mr. Bartholomew.
What's that?
Yes, sir. Hey, Eddie. Eddie, it's okay. I got by.
What?
I'm clear. The auditors missed it. Hey, what's the matter? Aren't you glad?
You mean you ain't going to jail?
Not this year.
Are you sure, Sam?
Positive. The auditors are through. Not a chance of getting caught.
Not a chance,
Not
Sam?
a chance, Eddie.
Well, there could be a slip-up.
No, there couldn't. What's the matter with you? Say, aren't you glad?
Oh, sure, sure. Look, I'm doing handspring.
Boy, oh, boy. Of course, it doesn't solve things completely.
Yeah, you said it.
I'm still short. But that's okay.
Oh, sure.
I'll think of something. I got a whole year.
Well, I'm very glad.
I don't get it, though. Bartholomew buttering me up. He says, we know everything's in good shape, Sam. No use putting those auditors to any more trouble. Just have them check the cash, and that'll wind it up.
The cash? Sam, will you hand me that Dixie cup by the typewriter?
Sure. You dry?
Very.
Say, what's on your mind?
Just 2 or 3 years, that's all.
Now I suppose you're going to tell me that you've been swiping postage stamps.
Oh, no, nothing as bad as that. Look, I'm your pal, Sam.
Sure.
I'd do anything for you.
I know, Eddie. Then talk sense.
Well, I hated to think of you in Sing Sing for 6 months, Sam, so I'm going there myself for a few years.
What are you saying?
I swiped $1,000 and bet it on 100-to-1 shot at Tropical Park, Sam.
You swiped? Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Eddie, you're kidding me.
No, I did it for you, Sam. A guy don't get a chance to prove his friendship very often.
Friendship? You talk to me of friendship at a time like this? Oh, we might as well be in Sing Sing right now.
Yeah, and me the longest.
I hope so, of all the dumb tricks. Didn't make any entries, I suppose.
Nope. I just took it.
How'd you come to bet on a horse? What bookies do you know?
Here's his card. He just happened in by accident.
A 10-ton truck should just happen in by accident and run over you.
Well, maybe he'd give it back, Sam.
Oh, sure. Sure, bookies are that way. Philanthropists, all of them. There's probably no such address as this.
Now, don't be hard on me, will you, Sam? After all, I risked my own neck to save yours.
No greater love.
And maybe this horse will win. Well...
Oh, shut up. Take an entry in the books. Then we'll pay Mr. Fink Martin a call. Friendship.
Yeah, friendship. Well, we're in this together, pal. On the subway up to the bookie's place, I didn't say a word. I just stared at the ads, and I kept thinking of how I'd messed things up and wondered what Sam was thinking. The window we sat near had bars on it, and I felt like I was already in jail. Well, we got there. It was a great big large room.
Well, if it ain't the millionaire bookkeeper. Hi, Eddie.
Oh, hiya there, Fink.
Welcome to our humble joint. Of course, it ain't like Hialeah,
but it's as close as we can get to it in New York. Yeah, I know.
Oh, this is Sam Crockett, Fink, my boss.
Oh, glad to meet you, Mr. Crockett. Smart man you got working for you. He's going to make himself a pile of dough this afternoon, ain't you, Eddie?
Look, Martin. This is all a mistake. Eddie had no business betting $1,000 on a horse. The fact is, he wasn't his money.
Oh, I know that. It was his old man's.
He stole it from the company.
No, Eddie, would you do a thing like that?
Uh-huh.
Well, I am surprised. I thought your old man ran the place.
He was trying to help someone, so...
So he helped himself to $1,000, huh?
Martin, give us a break and return the money. We'll both go to jail if we don't put it back.
At Tropical Park in the 6th, scratch Doughboy, number 624.
Gee, I'm sorry, fellas, but I can't do nothing about it. I've turned in the dough already. I just work here. I can't get it back.
You gotta help us, Martin.
Well, I'd like to, Crockett, but, gee, how can I? Look, this is a business. Supposing I ask the boss. He says it's a contract. He can't back out, neither can you. Where would we be if we asked you to take your money back?
Yeah, but don't you see we'll go to Sing Sing
1
Fink?
minute of post time for the 3rd at Tropical Place. You bet.
Look,
now,
look, look.
boys.
Maybe those bills were counterfeit, huh? You know, you can tell the cashier the dough's no good, huh?
Oh, how can I, Eddie? He can spot a phony from 50 yards.
The auditors are checking our books now, Martin.
Well, all I can say is I'm sorry, and, well, I hope this nag
They're
wins
at
for you,
the
but
post
I
in
can't
the
do a
3rd
thing
at
about it.
Tropical Park.
You're sunk, Eddie.
You sounded like you meant it, huh?
Well, so what? Let's go.
Well, ain't you interested in hearing the race over the loudspeaker?
No.
Well, I am. It's me that started this whole thing, and I'm going to get my money's worth.
In the 3rd, a correction. Sylvester is riding altruism.
Hey, did you hear that, Sam?
You mean we got a jockey?
Oh, now, don't be funny. This guy Sylvester's hot. He's winning 2 or 3 races a day.
In the 3rd, they're away at 3:17.
Hey, they're off!
I got ears.
Yeah.
At the quarter, it's a Wallaron by a head. The Dive Bomber is 2nd. Calumet Palace 3rd by a half a length. Dunnin is 4th. The Westwood Hoe is 5th. The File Clerk is 6th. And the Valiant Ned 7th. The Mashie Niblick is 8th. Timid Soul is 9th. Golden West is 10th. And Test Tube Auction Block Early Riser and Altruism.
No wonder you got 100 to 1. There's 100 horses.
Yeah, that's not a race. It's a caravan.
Last place. Now, are you satisfied?
Well, okay, Sam, let's go. Man of War couldn't win in a crowd like that unless he cut across the infield.
Oh, you sure pick 'em.
Well, come on. What are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting. Hey, quit pushing me.
Am I pushing you? Valiant by a length. War Alarm is 2nd by 2. Test Tube is 3rd by a nose. Dive Bomber is 4th. And Dunnan is 5th. Calumet Pal, Westwood Hoe, File Clerk, Timid Soul, Golden West, Early Riser, Mashie Niblick, and Altruism. Auction Block has dropped out.
That nag has taken the pause that refreshes.
Well, he's come up.
If enough drop out, he can win.
Yeah, the race would have to last 2 days, huh?
Why didn't they run it in heats?
Well, might as well hang around till the end, huh, Sam?
Into
Oh,
the
well, I guess so.
It's a Valiant Ned still leading by a length. Test Tube is 2nd by a nose. War Alarm is 3rd. And coming up on the outside is Altruism.
Hey, did he say altruism?
He said it. Get the results.
Hey, Porky, how about the finish?
Coming over the wire
Oh,
now,
Sylvester, ride, boy, ride!
Don't wring your hands. It's too late to pray. The race is over.
Yeah, well, who won?
How do I know who won? The wire's always a minute behind.
We got a chance.
It's too close for comfort. Oh, why did Flint let me take that bet?
The winner of the 3rd at Tropical Park is Altruism.
Oh! How do you like that?
He won!
Am I a jump now?
Oh, you're a champ, Eddie, a champ!
Oh, it was nothing, Sam.
Only a sap could do it.
Oh, thanks.
Holy smoke, this does it.
Oh, Fink, I almost forgot. You got to fork over.
Oh, that just about busts this joint. Hey, how about calling it off?
Remember what you said about contracts?
Yeah, but gee, if I'd have known they were switching Sylvester onto that
When do
dog.
we get paid off?
Right now, Crockett. Come on over to the cashier.
Cash. Do we have to take cash?
Oh, absolutely. We ain't got no bank account. First thing you know, we'd have to pay income tax.
Well, you can deduct this loss.
Ah, yeah. All right, give me your ticket.
Here.
Here's a cashier at this window. 100 grand, Speed.
Hey, the cashier don't bat an eye. I'm gonna...
Hey, the cops! The cops! It's a raid! Raid! Everybody
going out the back The cops jugged everyone in the place. Vic and the other gamblers got away with the 100 grand. And we had to wait until morning for a trial. Every silver lining has a rip in it.
I don't see how they got away. I'm sore. We sit here in the can and they're off with all that dough.
Well, we were framed. This whole thing was planned.
You're crazy. How did Martin know altruism would win? Can't turn on a police raid like a shower bath.
Well, how are we ever going to find those guys?
We won't. And if we do, it won't do us any good because you haven't got the ticket anymore. Even if you have, you couldn't force them to pay. Gambling isn't legal, you know.
Oh, that's nice, dreary music.
Might as well get used to it. We'll be living in quarters like this for quite some time.
Hey, here comes the keeper.
You got a visitor, boys.
Huh?
An auditor.
Name of Martin. Fink Martin.
Hiya, boys.
Well, you coming to pay us off?
Well, not exactly, no. You see, Mike, the boss, he don't want to pay.
Oh, you wouldn't chisel, Fink. Oh, no.
On the level. I thought this guy Flint was square. Now he's welching on all his debts and he's blowing town. He's got $1,000 of mine.
Oh, that's a great story, Martin.
Well, I don't have to tell stories, do I? I could have stayed away from here, Crockett.
It's nice to see you again, Fink. Still taking bets?
All right. Will this shut you up, Eddie?
Hey, $1,000?
Yeah, $1,000. That's all I got. It's my own dough. Well, that's the best I can do, Eddie. Hey, guard, let me out of here.
Gee, I don't know what to say, Fink.
Say no to the next bookie you meet, Eddie. Them nags is poison.
Well, it was fun for a while, Fink. I wouldn't take your dough, but...
Say no more. Put it back where it came from, Sam, and try to forget you ever seen me.
So, there I was, back where I started, at scratch. All I had to do was put the dough back in the cash drawer. The next morning, after paying a $10 fine, we took the subway downtown. Sam read the paper, and I just stared at the ads as usual.
Quite a story about altruism. Picture Sylvester here, just a kid. 19, weighs 105.
Hey, look at that ad. It says, spell it backwards. If they want you to read it that way, why don't they turn it around?
Hey, Eddie. Eddie, look.
Well, what is it, Sam?
This picture. It's Bartholomew.
They've arrested him. Well, what for?
Embezzlement.
But that's you, Sam.
Hey, listen to this. Mr. Bartholomew confessed to having embezzled company funds to the tune of $250,000 when auditors discovered a shortage in cash of $1,000. So that's why he was hurrying those guys around.
Well, let me see. What a business. Everyone in it is a crook. What? Hey, Sam, where you going?
Back to the police station. I'm giving myself up.
Giving yourself up? You're nuts!
No, Eddie. I'd never sleep again if I escaped scot-free. Besides, I'd like to get away from Alice for about 6 months.
Yeah, but Sam! So, Sam went to the police and gave himself up. But guess what? They didn't want him. They already had their man. He wrote out a confession. He offered to show them the books, but they just laughed at him. Called him a publicity seeker. He pleaded with him, but it was no use. Even Bartholomew called him a fool. Imagine, Sam fought for the right to go to prison, and they laughed at him. Well, that's what happens when a bookkeeper tries to get out of the rut. There's no escape. Yeah. Sam would have preferred a few quiet months in Sing Sing, breaking rocks. Could have got rid of his ulcers. He would have got away from Alice. But no.
Hey, Eddie. Hand me that Dixie cup, will you?
Oh, your ulcers bothering you again, Sam?
Yeah, something awful. These ledgers are driving me nuts.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.